Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on? What's
Motherfucking podcast.
Cricket and shit. Yeah. What's going on? Oh, you know what it is. It's kind of motherfucking podcast starting your week off on the Mondays, 1:33 in the afternoon, February 3rd. You know what I'm saying? 1:33. It's episode 181. How y'all doing? Hope y'all tuning in. Hope y'all been good. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all been good over the weekend. A lot of shit been going on. A lot of shit happened over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit happened over the weekend. You know what I mean? A lot of shit going on over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit went down. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna touch on a few of these topics. You know what I mean? A few shit that I've seen. So today's episode, we're gonna be going over, you know what I'm saying? Definitely the plane crash out in Philly. Left a big ass crater in the ground. We're gonna touch on that. Kendrick swept the Grammys, won all 5 that he was nominated for. We're gonna touch on that. The Mavs traded Luka to the motherfucking Lakers. Everybody been talking about that. We're gonna touch on that. Kanye and his antics on the Grammy carpet, stunting with his wife and shit. That's just a few of the topics, few of the things we're gonna be touching on today. You know what I'm saying? In episode 181. You know what I mean? Episode 181, that's a few things we're gonna touch on today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how y'all doing though? How y'all been doing? Hope y'all been doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all been doing good over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday, come Monday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody back at the work, back doing what you're doing through the week. You know what I'm saying? I'm back doing this podcast shit, hitting you with content Monday through motherfucking Friday. So if this your new time, your first time in, welcome in. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you just subscribed, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? You see my nigga scrolling up the screen. Shout out to you. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you stay a long time. Hope you help be part of this journey to monetization. You know what I'm saying? Share this shit when you see it. You know what I mean? You see this shit on your Snap. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your message box. Share this shit after you see that. You know what I mean? And all that shit. Put it in your social media and all that. So without further ado, let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? The plane. So there was a plane that crashed out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Plane crashed out in Philly. It was a medvac plane. You know what I'm saying? Like an ambulance carrying a few people. You know what I'm saying? That was had medical trauma injuries or whatnot. There was one on board. Little girl, she had just received treatment, something that could possibly change her life. It was life altering. You know what I'm saying? It was a treatment that made her live. You know what I mean? It was one of them, sound like it was one of the treatments to get the treatment or she wasn't going to make it type shit. So she just went and got the treatment. And this was on her way back from getting that treatment. I believe going back to Mexico, I believe. She was on board the flight when it crashed down on the Philly neighborhood in Philly that we all seen. You know what I'm saying? So another plane crash. It's crazy. Another plane crashing, man. This is like the second one in like 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? That we done seen. Planes dropping out the sky. Y'all don't understand what's going on with that. With a military helicopter, that shit was something different. And I mean, as I showed y'all a bunch of TikToks and shit, a bunch of people feeling the same way, questioning that shit because it just don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? So this is a video, dude talking about the Philly plane that crashed and who was on board and what they have found, details and updates and all that type of shit. Check this shit out.
Evening of January 31st, 2025, a small plane crashed in northeast Philadelphia near the intersection of Roosevelt Boulevard and Cottman Avenue. The aircraft, identified as a Learjet 55, had departed from Northeast Philadelphia Airport en route to Springfield Branson National Airport in Missouri. The crash occurred around 6:30 p.m., resulting in a massive explosion that caused multiple homes to catch fire. At least 6 people were on board the plane at the time of the incident. The Philadelphia Office of Emergency Management has advised residents in the area to close their windows and avoid the vicinity due to the ongoing fires. Emergency crews are currently on the scene responding to the situation. Witnesses described hearing a loud explosion followed by the ground shaking beneath their feet. Many residents rushed outside to see flames rising into the evening sky, fearing for their lives and the safety of their loved ones. Fire crews worked tirelessly to contain the fires and search for any survivors amidst the wreckage, while local authorities set up a perimeter to keep curious onlookers away. The emotional toll on the community was palpable as families anxiously awaited updates on the victims aboard the ill-fated flight.
Terrible breaking news, as we have more information now about the plane crash that just happened in Philadelphia and the people that were in the plane. Unfortunately, there was no survivors in the plane crash, but unfortunately there was a 12-year-old girl that was aboard the plane with her mother and father. Now this next part is very heartbreaking. So the 12-year-old girl was suffering from a very serious illness, and thanks to a charity, she finally got the money that she needed to get the help to fix and cure herself of this serious illness. And this plane that she was in was the plane ride home from her receiving her life-saving treatment. It's absolutely awful. She was only 12 years old, and imagine being so thankful to have your life saved just to crash in a plane on the way home. The little girl was on the plane with her mother, father, the pilot, the co-pilot, a doctor, and a paramedic, and none of them survived. We don't know if anybody else was injured in the plane, but nobody survived the crash. The plane hit a shopping center and destroyed everything in its path. I'll keep you guys up to date as
You know what I'm saying? He was telling you about the little girl, the young girl that was caught on the plane that received the treatment with her mom's condolences to the family and everybody that was on the plane. I think it was about 7 people, 6 people on board. I think when it crashed down, it had hit somebody, unalive somebody that was on the ground as well. They have found the black box to the plane though, which should later on give a lot of answers as to what happened and what was going on with this flight. There was some voice recording that came, I guess, from the audio between air traffic control and the pilots and shit like that. First of all, they were saying that they had lost the plane. It wasn't showing up on radar. And then on the conversation on the audio, you can hear somebody say that they fucked with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? And then it sounds like, again, you can hear somebody say, help me, on one of these audios. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? You make it out. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard, that's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like he clearly said they're fucking with the wrong people. Now, who was he talking about and what was he talking about? We don't really know. But this is the audio from such that I'm talking about. Check it out.
I won, I'll get back to you. I won,
So as you seen, you know what I'm saying, you seen that's what he said. It clearly sounded like he said he fucked with the wrong people. And it clearly sounded like somebody said, help me, in the background. Now, I don't know how authentic this is, but it sounds pretty goddamn authentic to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit is fishy, man. Shit is fishy. There's a whole lot of fishy shit going on. A whole lot of mysterious shit happening. Shit that's unexplained, and we need answers. All these different shit going on. How the fuck a plane just fall out the sky, head straight towards the ground like a missile? I've seen news reports. Somebody was saying that they said it sounded like a rocket hitting and then it left a crater. This crater that you see right here left it in the ground. They said they found the black box in this crater 8 feet deep into this crater. 8 feet? That's taller than Shaq, deep in this crater that this plane is supposed to be left. And then the wreckage from the plane, they cleaned that shit up fast as I have ever seen any plane wreckage get cleaned up. I'm talking faster than the Photoshop pictures that we seen on 9/11 with the plane wreckages on the grass and shit. We all know by now that was definitely motherfucking Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? There's comparisons with just the grass there and the motherfucking Pentagon on fire, and then you also see fucking the same picture with plane parts and shit like that on the grass. That was definitely fake Photoshop, but that's another deep dive. You can go into that shit if you want to. 9/11, you know what I'm saying? They definitely Photoshopped them plane pieces on that grass. So, but this I seen Twitter. You know, you go on Twitter, it's so uncensored. You see everything on there. So there's graphic, horrific footage of after this shit. There's bodies in the street, body parts. There's bodies on people's roofs of their homes. There was body parts and shit flying to people's houses. It's a whole bunch of gruesome shit. It's all on Twitter. People walking around filming the aftermath. You definitely seen a few plane parts on that footage, but the shit was gone pretty fast. I mean, the next day, there was no plane pieces nowhere, you know what I'm saying, to be found. So I don't know, a lot of people saying it was a missile, and from the footage that you've seen, as far as like ring cams and all that type of shit, it definitely looked like a missile coming down. You know what I'm saying? It definitely looked like a missile coming down towards the ground. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's what it looked like, you feel me? If I find that footage, you know what I'm saying, I'll be putting it up. I would have put it up and shit, and you'll be seeing it, you know what I mean? But yeah, Philly, plane crash right into the ground. Think that shit was, are we under attack? Or is that shit just some mishap shit that just happened to happen? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? We'll never know, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like they finna come out and tell us. You know what I mean? But ask questions though, man. Look into the shit, man. Deep dive on it. Find out all the answers you need for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing to do out here. Something ain't adding up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Next one. Kendrick. So Kendrick was at the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Was awarded. Kendrick was nominated for. Let's see. He was nominated. Kendrick was at the Grammys. He was nominated for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Video. So he was nominated for all of them and took home all 5 of them. He took home 5 Grammys. He won in one night. Got to be some history. You know what I'm saying? And he won it for They Not Like Us. You feel me? So that's the first diss track that's ever been awarded a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is dope as fuck. A whole diss track that's on the Grammys. I mean, when he went up there to accept his award, he had, you know what I'm saying, they was playing They Not Like Us as he was walking up on the stage. You seen Beyonce dancing to that shit. You seen Taylor Swift dancing to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You seen a bunch of white actors and shit dancing to that shit. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't even nobody, you know what I'm saying, was dancing to that shit. A whole bunch of people, white people and all, everybody was. You know what I mean? So if you Drake, you pretty mad right now. You know what I'm saying? You pretty mad at that. You know what I mean? Being, we all know how Drake is, you know what I'm saying? He a little bitter. You feel me? He definitely been acting a little bitter. He gonna fuck around and what he gonna do next? Try to sue the Grammys? You know what I'm saying? Cause he don't want to perform in that song, but now he want a Grammy for it. So you know that's just being performed at the Super Bowl. So this is what Kendrick had to say when he went up on stage and collected his Grammys. Check this shit out.
Hate me, don't you?
What's up with it? Oh, what the deal? P, what's up? First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. We woke up this morning. Rest in paradise, my auntie Sharon, she transitioned yesterday, so this is special right now, you know. She probably, you know, watching it from up there, so make sure y'all got your smiles on, right? You know, make it feel good. Dre, what's up? Doc Dre, what's up? Swiss, what's up? We're gonna dedicate this one to the city. Compton, Watts, yeah. Long Beach, Inglewood, Hollywood, out to the Valley, Pacoima, IE, San Bernardino, all that. You know, this is my neck of the woods that held me down since a young pup. You know, since I was in the studio scrapping to write the best raps and all that, you know, in order to do records like these. So I can't give enough thanks, you know, to these places that I rolled around since high school, you know, and most importantly, the people and the families out in the Palisades and Altadena. This is a true testament that we're gonna continue to restore the city. And yeah. We're gonna keep rocking, my boy Mustard. Where you at, man? What's up?
I ain't got nothing to say but West Side.
You saying, you know what I'm saying? That was Kendrick on stage, you know what I mean? Accepting his Grammy, saying he's doing this shit for his auntie who passed away yesterday, according to at that time of the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? I believe it might have been a Friday. I think the Grammys was on a Saturday. I'm not sure. I didn't watch the Grammys. I don't watch the Grammys. But now, you know what I'm saying? He went up there and accepted that and said it was for his auntie who had just recently passed away. Gave a shout out to Dr. Dre. Seen him in the audience. Swiss Beats was sitting right next to Dr. Dre. Shout out both of them. And he also shouted out, you know what I'm saying, everybody in LA. You know what I'm saying? People he was coming up with. Absol. You know what I'm saying? Glasses Malone, you know what I'm saying? All these people that he was paying homage to, people of LA artists, which is something dope. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce also won motherfucking album of the year. You know what I'm saying? She won album of the year for her Cowboy Carter. You know what I'm saying? Her country album that she did. We all know Beyonce been waiting a long time to win that Grammy. You know what I'm saying? She claimed they was shadowing her, eluding her. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to give it to her, but she finally got it. So shout out to the Beehive. I know y'all is swarming happy right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was Beyonce being somebody caught up with her after the show backstage and shit like that, and this is what she had to say.
Overwhelmed, so full. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful night.
The Beehive is buzzing.
The Beehive is buzzing. Okay.
a little briefly what she had to say, you know what I'm saying, backstage. Somebody mentioned the Beehive tour, you know what I mean? And this is also what she had to say when she accepted her reward. This was her little speech that she gave upon accepting the award. She had Blue Ivy on stage with her. Check this shit out.
I'd like to thank and acknowledge and praise all of the firefighters for keeping us safe. I just feel very full and very honored. It's been many, many years. And I just want to thank the Grammys, every songwriter, every collaborator, every producer, all of the hard work. I want to dedicate this to Miss Martell, and I hope we just keep pushing forward, opening doors. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That was her little acceptance award. You know what I mean? She said it's been a long time coming, pretty much what she was saying. She was the first black woman since Lauryn Hill to get that Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Since Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? Yo, if you like this content and you enjoy this constant motherfucking content of Kons podcast, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit the like button, comment on the shit, what you think about what I'm talking about and all that shit. Do that shit right now with this portion of the video. Feel me? Yeah, so let's get back to the video. That shit was dope as fuck. Big up for the black people. You know what I'm saying? Out here making accolades, winning the Grammys and shit like that, setting precedents and shit. That's what's up. So somebody caught up with Drake's dad at the Grammys and asked him, what does he think about Kendrick Lamar getting these awards? And this is what he had to say. Check it out. I mean, my bad, not Kendrick's dad, Drake's dad. Did I say Drake's dad? Yeah, Drake's dad. This is what happened when they caught up with Drake's dad and asked him about these awards. Check it out.
Ask, what do you think about Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, getting Record of the Year?
I don't care nothing about that shit.
No.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All the best to him, man.
Okay, cool.
I don't do that bullshit.
You seen, you know what I'm saying? That was Drake's dad, you know what I mean? Said I ain't into that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that. Hey, but shout out to him though, you know what I'm saying? More power to him. I ain't with none of the bullshit. I ain't in that shit or none of that shit he said. So he probably like fucking They Not Like Us. You feel me? Nigga probably a fan of the song. You keep it real, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what he had to say, you know what I'm saying? Somebody caught up with him, that's what he had to say. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people were saying that, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick took a jab at Drake by what he was wearing. You know what I'm saying? That denim fit that he had on, apparently that's considered like a Canadian tuxedo. I didn't know nothing about this, you know what I'm saying? Wearing jean fits, denim on denim, it's considered a Canadian tuxedo. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Now my nigga Nate had put together a little TikTok and said the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Said he seen it on Twitter, by the way, you know what I mean? But now this is what people are saying though, that is a Canadian tuxedo, how he had the denim on denim. This is my nigga Nate, aka That's Why Bruh Left. This is TikTok that he had to say about it. Check it out.
First and foremost, shout out to Kendrick and all his greatness, right? But nigga, you know you wrong. You know you a troll. Now he know. He just ain't letting up. He ain't letting up. They not like
as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was my nigga Nate saying that shit was a Canadian tuxedo. And Kendrick is crazy, man. You feel me? I think Kendrick definitely was aware of that, and he definitely did that shit on purpose. We all know how calculated Kendrick is. Why wouldn't he? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he do that shit on purpose? I think that was definitely calculated. Definitely did that shit on purpose for sure. I think he definitely know what that is. I didn't know nothing about a Canadian tuxedo being denim on denim. So if that's the case, I've been wearing them shits a long time ago. Way back in the day, I done had Canadian tuxedos on. Shit, I got a whole lot of motherfucking jean fits that I used to wear back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I used to buy them shits up almost every weekend. That was just my thing. You know what I'm saying? I love jean fits. So I was buying the motherfuckers up for real. All kind of brands of them. Yeah, so that was Kendrick sweeping the night. With the Grammys, 5 Grammys, you know what I'm saying? Everything he was nominated for, he won for it. You know what I mean? Giving shouts out to the people of LA, donating shit to LA. Shout out to the condolences to the fires and people that lost their homes and shit like that. You seen him do all that. Beyonce did the same thing. She actually had a fire department present Beyonce the award at the show, which was pretty dope. And then, so next, in other news, the Mavs, my team, the Mavs have traded their star player, Luka, traded him to the Lakers of all teams. They traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers, and in return, we got Anthony Davis, which is cool. Max Christie and 29th first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even know who else you said the Mavs gave up, but Lukadoncic is one of the star guys, you know what I'm saying, that they get traded off to the Lakers. I don't understand this trade. A lot of people don't understand this trade. It's weird as fuck. From what I was seeing, I guess people were saying that they didn't want to pay him, you know what I'm saying, the high grade of money that they were supposed to pay him. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I guess they were bailing out of trying to pay him. I don't know what was going on. I don't know why the fuck they chose to trade Luka, of all people, you know what I'm saying, to the Lakers of all teams. You know what I mean? I don't know. That shit seemed a little weird. Thought it was a little weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Thought it was just a little weird to trade your star player, the person who brought y'all where y'all at today and brought y'all to the playoffs and won many a games for y'all for sure. And then you trade him off to the motherfucking Lakers who don't need that nigga. They don't need Luka. They don't need Luka. You know what I'm saying? But this trade went down. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know me, I am a diehard Mavs fan. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't get the trade. So this is dude, he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? I think they was afraid, trying to avoid the contracts and shit like that with Luka. This is dude from that show called The Herd with Colin. This is his little co-star. Check this shit out. What he had to say on the Mavs trade to Luka to the Lakers.
Hot take that I'll fire off here regarding the Mavs and the Lakers trade that shook the NBA world. And it was operating out of a place of fear is the worst place to operate out of. And I feel like that's what the Dallas Mavericks did here. Okay. They were afraid of giving Luka the Supermax contract, $345 million. They were afraid because of why? Because it's conditioning. And they decided, let's just get him out of town. What I didn't like, and I'm sure you guys saw this over the weekend, was how could the Mavericks not open this up to the entire league? Why didn't they canvass the NBA and say, hey, maybe we could get 8 first-round picks? I mean, Mikal Bridges to the Knicks was like 5 first-round picks. Remember, they had to ship Luka somewhere where they know he would sign. Nobody's going to try to rent Luka for a year and then just have him walk and give up the whole franchise. So I actually narrowed it down, and I came up with only a handful of teams, 3 actually, that could have gone after Luka should there have been a bidding war. The Celtics in Boston, we know Boston has definitely the ammo. The New York Knicks makes sense, the AKA Villanova Knicks. And the other one, kind of a sleeping giant, the Miami Heat. Hashtag Heat culture. And yes, you can insert your jokes about fat Luka not fitting into Heat culture. But trust me, guys, Pat Riley runs an amazing ship there. But you guys know how this stuff works. Come on. There's no, the second that the league got wind of Lukadoncic being on the market, it would have been a total disaster. The price would have gone down. Luka would have checked.
You seen, you know what I'm saying? That was the trade he was talking about. Just don't, you know what I mean? It just don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense how they traded Lukadoncic. They traded him. I just don't understand why they would trade him. I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't get it as a Mavs fan. I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Especially to the Lakers. It's not like, yo, we're in need or we was even in need. We wasn't even in need of nobody. You know what I'm saying? We could have definitely worked with Luka some more years to come. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have brought greatness to the team. But now, hey, man, business is business. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, we can be mad all we want, but we can't be too mad. You know what I'm saying? Because business is business and that shit gonna come first. So whatever reason it is, definitely had to do something with financials for sure. Because like I said, I just don't see why you would trade a star player like Lukadoncic. Lukadoncic be balling out, man. You know what I'm saying? Balling out, bringing the team back, keeping the team alive, and all kind of shit. And they traded that nigga to the motherfucking Lakers, man. You know what I'm saying? As a Mavs fan, I'm upset about that. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad. So, in other news, Kanye also back to the Grammy. Kanye showed up with his more different antics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Had his wife in a nude fit. You feel me? Now, I don't know if this was completely see-through or if it was just like a 3D type painting print of her actual body on the front, or if it was just all see-through. It seems as if it was like a shirt that was the color of her skin, and then it was like, you know, titties on the shirt, and then a little bit part of her, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, her bush a little bit, her ball bush that was showing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could just see it all, just full nude frontal, you know what I mean? So Kanye was up to his little antics and shit like that. This is the video of such them on when they came in and do the press run and take the pictures and all that shit. This is them arriving there. You see she turned around and then drop her fur jacket, you know what I'm saying? She also gives another turn around and reveals the front, but she keeps her back turned. And when she drop her jacket, you know what I'm saying, of course a lot of the camera's gonna cut off because it's just nudity. After that, you can look on Twitter if you want to see the actual pic. But this is them on that carpet when they came up, and he was, they had a brief little conversation, whatever he was saying to her, you know what I mean? Then she turned around, dropped her jacket, turned around, and showed everybody that revealed nudity. You feel me? Check it out.
Yay, to your left.
Those smiles one time. Bianca, yet?
Bianca, yeah, straight ahead, right in front of you.
Can you see the fashion?
Over the shoulder now.
Let's see the outfit one time, Bianca. And over that shoulder one time.
So yeah, as you seen, you know what I'm saying, allegedly people were saying, you know what I'm saying, that they got kicked out over this, you know what I mean? But allegedly, I also read that they did not get kicked out. They just came to the carpet and then just decided to leave, you know what I'm saying? So this was Daily Mail. Daily Mail had put this out there and said that they was asked to leave, but I heard that they wasn't asked to leave, that Kanye just wanted to go, you know what I'm saying? He came, did his little shit on the red carpet, and then dipped all on his own. This was Daily Mail had put out and saying that they were asked to leave. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? It showed them getting in the car. Now, I don't know if they put this shit together to make it look like they were asked to leave or if Kanye just left. You feel me? From what I was reading, it said that he just left. You know what I'm saying? But they were saying that they weren't even invited to the Grammys. You know what I mean? Which could make sense, being that he didn't really have nothing to turn in to the Grammys. I mean, it really put nothing out that you could turn into the Grammys for him to be nominated for anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he put anything out. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think knowing Kanye, he probably did show up and just was like, yeah, nah, and decided to dip. You know what I mean? That's something that Kanye would do. So his regular antics, you know what I'm saying? Him and Bianca Censori, you know what I mean? He be having her do all kind of wild shit, all kind of publicity stunts and all this kind of shit. You know, that's Kanye, you know what I'm saying? So definitely showed up to the red carpet, you know what I'm saying? Had his wife in the full nude, you feel me? As soon as she took that black fur off, it was all a full nude frontal. Everybody seeing what her tits look like and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? What's up with that? Kanye up to his regular old antics and the shit he do, the wild shit he be doing, you know what I'm saying? We can expect that type of shit from a nigga like Kanye West, you know what I mean? But yeah though, man, you know what I'm saying? That wraps it up. That's all I got for y'all today for episode 181, you know what I mean? Episode 181, that wraps it all up. That's all I got, that's all I got, that's all I've seen as far as shit to talk about today on a Monday, to start your Monday off with a few little topics, you know what I'm saying, on Kons Podcast. Today on this episode, we definitely went over the plane crashing in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Left an 8-foot crater in the ground as it crashed down, nose dived straight towards the earth and crashed right in the neighborhood, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Also touched on Kendrick taking home 5 Grammys, was nominated for 5 different Grammys and won all of them. Shout out to Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Dedicated it to his auntie as she had just recently passed away. Beyonce also won Album of the Year Grammy, and she also been waiting for her to get that for a long time. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get it, but she finally got it. I'm sure the Beehive was ecstatic. She finally got that. Ain't nobody got that as far as a black woman since Lauryn Hill. Also, we touched on the Mavs trading lukadoncic, being traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, you know what I'm saying, and some other things that was involved in the trade. But the point of the matter is they traded Luka. I don't know why, but they traded their star player to the Lakers. Then we just last touched on Kanye and Bianca Censori in her full frontal nude outfit that she wore at the Grammys. People saying that they asked him to leave after this. But I've also read that he chose to just leave and was not asked to leave. They said he wasn't invited, but I don't know what the true story is behind that. Anyways, he left. He did not stay for the Grammys after his stunt with his wife. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. That's it. That's all. That's everything we touched on today. Episode 181 is Kons Podcast. You could have been doing anything else you want to do in the world. As a free person, a free dog, a free pet dog, free son, a free father, a free wife, a free mother, a free whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are watching this shit, I salute you. You know what I mean? Because you could have been doing anything you wanted to do, but you chose to click on Kons Podcast as that shit popped up on your device, on your screen, computer, whatever the case may be, wherever it is that you got that bell clicked and you see these notifications. I fucks with you for that. You You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're new, this is your first episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now's your time. Or you can hit it, you know what I'm saying, like you seen my insert. You know what I mean? When I told you in the middle of the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you did it then. If you didn't do it then, now's another time that you can hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? So hit that subscribe button now if you're new. You know what I'm saying? If you're returning, welcome back. You know what I mean? You already know how we do on this channel Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Tune in Monday through Friday. Got some new content for you on everything that's going on. Shit that's going on in the news, hip-hop news, shit that's going on, politics around the world, shit like that. You see, I talked about the Philly crash. I talked about the helicopter crash into the plane. All kind of shit. TikToks. You gonna get all kind of shit on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Everything. One-stop shop. Hopefully you enjoy the channel, and hopefully you are a returning viewer Monday through motherfucking Friday. But yeah, this was episode 181. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy these credits.
Hate me, don't you? You 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 hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you?